And speaking of flying, pilots are actually having to deal with the smoke. For most of the flight, they are above the smoke, but as they're landing into airports like Metro Airport, they are actually having to use kind of ways to be able to see because visibility is being impacted by the smoke. Where we have the yellow, that's where we have smoke that's a bit more dense than farther to the south. And as we zoom out, I want you to take a look at where the smoke is coming from. It is coming from fires about 1,000 miles away from us. So actually north of Winnipeg, northwest of Winnipeg as well. You can see where again, those fires are, but that smoke is moving in our direction. And the reason that does look like it goes off to our east, we had a high that was pulling it around and pushing the smoke into our region. Right now in Canada, we have just almost 300 active fires, which is actually kind of common. The number of fires that they've had this year in Canada is actually very close to average. What is not close to average are the number of acres or square miles that have burned, actually double the normal square miles have burned this year compared to the 10-year average. So you can see so far this year, there's been about 3,500 fires and about 24,000 square miles have burned this year. That is, again, double of what is average, the 10-year average. So these fires, again, continue to burn. A lot of them are in remote areas and hard to get to or in places that they'll actually never be gotten to by fire crews. And you just have to wait in a lot of situations until the rains come and the colder temperatures come. So we may, of course, continue to see some smoke filtering in. Thankfully, though, for us here in southeast Michigan, our winds will be changing. Winds are going to start to come in out of the south, southeast. That's going to start to push the smoke back to the north. So if you notice across our region, the smoke becomes a bit thinner. And then even by the time we get into Tuesday night and Wednesday, we're looking at more of that smoke moving out of the region. So we'll get back to some bluer skies. But again, if you remember, I just said we'll have a southerly wind. So we're going to see our temperatures bump up. Right now, we're looking at temperatures close to about 80 degrees. But as we get into tonight, we're down to 65, which actually is a bit warmer than where we've been the last couple of nights. Tomorrow's temperatures warm up just a bit. We're up to the mid-80s, 85 degrees. And then as we head into the next couple of days, we are going to be staying in the mid-80s until we get into Friday, where we climb a little bit more into the upper 80s. And with that also, we are going to start to see our humidity climb just a bit too. And we'll keep that as we head into the weekend. Our next good chance for rain really won't be until Sunday, but I do have a 20% on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll have more on that coming up.